All right, we're going to try to beat Alternate CHIMPoppable Quest. We'll be running easily. Now, I don't know how hard this will be, but I figure we should be okay as long as we start off with a ninja for the early camos that come in ABR, and then we back them up with a dart monkey ASAP. Early rounds I feel like will be the hardest because of how expensive everything is. But after we get past the first few rounds, I'm hoping things will get a bit easier. So after we get our ninja, I know leads come on round 10. So we'll need to get an alchemist for that. I doubt we'll be able to afford seeking and an alchemist by that time, considering it costs 660. Holy cow. So after we have these two down, in between the rounds, get down an alchemist right next to our ninja. All right, so I lied about right next to him because I don't want the dart monkey to be in his range. And we'll set this guy to strong. So we have first, strong. Now we'll go back to the ninja and probably upgrade him to a 1-1-0 before saving up for Ezili. I feel like the easier solution probably would have been running Sada here, but I want to go a Prince of Darkness. And if you're going to Prince of Darkness, it's more fun to get Ezili. Plus her Moab Hex will be super nice for the 90s, so I'm hoping it all works out nicely. Do I want to get sharper? Nah, we'll get seeking. Look at all those wasted shurikens that are now getting put to use. Not quite sure when camo leads come. Just want to have either AMD or Ezili down by then. So let's get sharper shurikens and then get Ezili down. Seems like a pretty easy plan. This will give us all the pierce we need for the foreseeable future, and we can turn auto start on. Honestly, probably could have had it on this whole time. Oh well. Now Ezili, you do want up front-ish. The only thing is I think we'll be having a double discount village here, I assume. Maybe we'll just put her down this line. Or up here. Didn't realize how much money we had. There we go. Put her on strong because we want her damage over time to be affecting the balloons. It's kind of funny, we already have 2 damage over time towers in an elk and Ezili. Granted, the elk is not really used for his damage over time, but it is kind of nice if you get him that early like we did. Now, we don't really have to worry about leads or camos too much. We just have to worry about the normal balloons. So we'll be getting double shot here as soon as we can. Turned out to be in between the round. All right, 24 is when the camo lead comes. Good to know. It is nice. This guy's just outside of AMD range like we planned. Pick up Caltrops. And now I highly doubt we'll be able to go all the way to a Bloon Jitsu. So let's pick up Berserker Brew and see how well Ezili and the ninja can hold off the balloons when buffed by an alchemist. I'm not as familiar with alternate balloon rounds as I am with the normal round set, but honestly, shouldn't be too bad. I know we have to deal with the fortified Moab on 40. I feel like that's going to be the toughest round, as that's before we get all the good stuff. Do I want to get like... I know I'll want a Necromancer. We'll see if we can save up. I don't think I'll want one before 40. So for now, I mean, like a 0-2-2 wouldn't be bad, because then he'd put the flames right here on this double track. Should be really nice. I don't know. Something to think about. Should probably focus on 40 though. Alright, nice and easy. Looks like we'll get to Bloon Jitsu just fine. And I do want to set up the double discount. That'd be lovely. Though I don't think we have that luxury of doing that before 40. So, what are some good options here? Let's slow down the game. We could start our... I think that's a good idea. We'll start this guy. Just make this guy a 3-2-0 as soon as we can. Ideally, we get the pineapples by 40. By pineapples, I mean making it a spiked balls. I just have the pineapple skin on it. 2,700. See how much money we make. Should be close. 38 and 39 give a good amount of money in the normal round set, so surely they do in ABR as well. If not, we can be sad together. If we don't get enough, we'll just pick up the middle path and make it a 2-2-0. But it looks like we're fine. Boom. Oh, plenty of money. Nice. And they're not even going to get close to getting through the pineapples. Huge. So now, I think we can set up the double discount. So let's go. Get a 0-0-2 village there. I think this guy's in Alchemist range now, which is kind of sad. And he'll only steal AMD, so I mean, it's fine. Nothing too bad there. Get a second village here. Before we pick up discount, we're actually going to pick up jungle drums on this guy. He affects all of our monkeys. And then we can come back and get this. Beautiful. Now that this guy's double discounted, pick up even faster production. And then we will give him a nice little berserker brew. His own personal berserker brew. Make sure it's double discounted. Like the whole reason we got those two villages. Leave it as a 3-0-0, and this guy will lock up the exit for us. Now we can go back and decide what all we want to get next. I feel like the obvious choice is to start working on our wizard that we planned on getting all along. Make this guy a 0-2-4 at the minimum. We'll decide if we want to go all the way to a Prince of Darkness right now, or if we will stay here. TBD. But this guy should have the most range of anyone. Yeah. I mean, he can... Okay, yeah. We just want all the balloons to be popped inside his range so that his graveyard is always full. And it looks like that'll be the case. So lovely. Even the pineapples are in his range. If we really want to lock up the exit, we can get spiked mines. It's a solid tower to help you save up. But I don't think that that's quite necessary. I think we'll be fine as is. To help with like the fortified BFB that's coming, we do have to decide what our last tower will be. I went into this run thinking it would be a carpet of spikes, and honestly I'm still okay with that. I just don't know. Maybe we do pick up spiked mines then, because those are two big upgrades. Dang, BFB comes in around 54. Looks like we pop it absolutely no problem though. So there's Azealia, I think, is level 11 when she starts buffing other necromancers. So getting close to that. We'll pick up spiked mines, why not? Really make sure we'll never leak. And then we can keep this guy as a 3-0-0 still. There. I mean, honestly, nothing's getting through this back for a while. So this guy's really good at taking out group balloons. This guy's good at taking out everything. And that should just let us go straight to a Prince of Darkness, honestly. We probably could pick up like a Spike Storm if we really wanted to play it safe. Put it like right here. Take out the Moab layers before the spiked balls, spiked mines, but no need. Holy cow, 150k. These impoppable prices are crazy. So I kind of thought we would make this guy a MIB in the future, but it's kind of looking like we won't need to. I just leave it as a 0-0-2. All right. Azelia's getting close to 10, and then her Moab Hex will be lovely. But she actually did a surprising amount there too with just her main attack. Spiked mines coming in clutch. And here we just coast. You can play on your phone if you want. That's what I'm doing. Round 63 is always a fun one in ABR. Just because you're used to the huge waves of ceramics, and I'm pretty sure it's like rushes of Moabs and ceramics instead. I always kind of forget, but it seems like it's easier than the standard rounds. Fortified ceramics. Oh, and ceramics. Pff, free. Look at that. All right, just about halfway to our prince. Oh, there are the Moabs. I thought they came. On 64s, fortified Moabs and BFBs. Do you just make extra money in ABR? Because that'd be lovely. I know I didn't really account for the impoppable prices for this late game strategy. That's why I was a little worried about the carpet of spikes, but I feel like we have extra. Who knows? If you want to get crazy, you can use a Moab Hex like we did there. I'll try to stay away from it just so you guys don't have to keep up with abilities, but I did use it on around 65. I'll probably use it anytime we see a ZOMG, if I'm being honest. Seems like the easiest thing to do. BFBs and below, it looks like we can handle no problem before we even getting the prince, so once we get that tier 5, we should be fine. Fortified BFB. Have we faced one of these yet? This will be the true test to see if we can handle them. I always enjoy watching the shurikens just fly off the screen when there's only one target. You're so used to seeing the seeking. Okay, yeah. We'll only use Moab Hex if there's a ZOMG on screen. Because even as his balloons ran out, we were fine. This is when I need the faster forward mod, but the new update that released this quest just came out. So I can't, it broke the mod. Oh. Look at all those guys. 5k away. You love to see it. We'll just keep it open. Buy it right away. Dang. CHIMPoppable. Thank goodness they put it on such an easy map. The early game would have been brutal. We had to go ninja dart to get through. You can only afford what? 2 dart monkeys? Can't even do a triple dart start? That's wild. Alright. 31-8. So tempted to Moab Hex. But I like it when our spiked mines get involved, you know? The one thing is once we give them even extra range, the balloons will start spawning back here, and I actually don't want that. See? So we're actually going to move this, put it right in the middle of the pineapples. This way, they're on this double track most of the time. And we'll get most of the pops inside his range. Look at that, already up to 2,000. We can make this guy a stronger stim, I suppose. Make him a 4-2-0. This guy's going to be going crazy. I mean, his Wall of Fire. If you guys didn't know, this Graveyard buffs his damage of his main attack and Wall of Fire. So when it's full, both go crazy. Like, it's like plus 10 damage or plus 9 damage to a Wall of Fire is wild because it does contact damage. Anyway. Enough of that technical jargon. Let's get this spike factory up here. Honestly, it doesn't really matter where you put it. If you don't have room up here, feel free to get it like here-ish. You know, just make sure I can see the track. That'd be fine. I just like it in front of the spiked mines because this will become a carpet of spikes. And they do extra damage to Moab layers, so I like to put it in front of this guy that does extra damage to ceramics. Just, it's just pleasing. I doubt it would make the difference. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how many leads and DDTs come in ABR, so we're gonna pick up white hot spikes. And then we'll just save up to make this guy a 2-5-0. We face a ZOMG this round, right here, and we face 2 next round. So I'm actually just gonna let the Bloons pop this guy as is, and we'll use Moab Hex next time. Wait until both are on screen, ideally in range of Gandalf here. Here we go. Oh, I clicked it, nothing happened, so I'm not gonna use it. Out of spite, I guess, I don't know. Looks like we popped ZMGs just fine anyway. Feel free to use Spike Storm whenever you see a lot of Moabs. Unfortunately, a lot of the spikes go to the back half of the track, so won't be the most useful for popping a Moab layer quickly, but it's nice enough. And how much is it? 50,000. Holy cow. Guess we'll see how much money we get here. Looks like we're still doing just fine. Easily. It is level 11, I think. Yeah, increase the Pierce of reanimated balloons by 50%. Huge. So now these reanimated balloons go crazy. And then she also deals a lot more damage with her main attack now. Just jumping up by the hundreds. So it's nice to have her there. She hits them early and often. And the faster damage over time will be great at 14. You know, I was complaining about it being a $50,000 upgrade, but we're already at 24K. It's been like 2 rounds. So. Oops. Wonder if 85 will have 2 fortified ZMGs. It's my official guess. We'll see if it happens. This guy should be staying at 3K. Yeah. They just have to be popped in his radius. Unfortunately, these pops down here when he's not affected by the elk don't count. Oh, 85 is just 4. Oh, it's 3. It's just an extra ZMG. That's funny. Shoot back up to 3K. We're good. So the only bad thing about the Prince is that when there's tanky balloons, like only ZMGs are the bad, he actually drains his graveyard, which is not ideal because it's good against big rushes. That's why we're going to pair him with the Carpet of Spikes that should be able to tear apart those tanky outer layers quickly, but struggles against everything inside. A solid pairing. Not the best in the game, but it'll be easy. All right, let's give this guy... Why can I... Is her Moab Hex broken? I had to click it so many times. Interesting. I don't know why that wasn't working. Hopefully that is a bug that doesn't affect us. Weird. Should be global, but it looks like they had to be in her range, which is not ideal, but we're still chilling. You know, I do remember reading the bug reports about that, and it said it'd be fixed in 46.1, so probably shouldn't have run Azalea, but it is what it is. Here we go. 50K. We're only at around 92. Huge. Now what? I didn't think we'd get this far. So now we're just gonna wait a couple rounds, see how much money we get, I guess. I have some fun ideas, but I don't want to get your hopes up. We could always make the rounds way easier with the shattering shells. Let's do that. Just gonna think about that quick. Surely the 90s are full of fortified. Oh, wait. Yeah, surely they're full of fortified balloons, right? Who knows? Could also get a MIB to help with purples, but I honestly don't think there'll be an issue at all. It's only our wizard and Ezeli that can't pop them, and she's set to strong. And his reanimated balloons can anyway. Oh, we're kind of just sitting at 25 grand. So let's get something awesome. What's awesome for 25 grand? How much does this cost these days? 30K. Surely we'll be able to get it. Get it in the double discount range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that shell right there onto the track. You can probably cross path it. I just don't know how much money we make from 98. All right. Use Moab Hex on 98. Should make the round significantly easier. And it looks like we will be able to afford the final harmonic. Huge. Make that guy a 250. You'll love to see it. Pop Spike Storm on round. Oh, that's 99. I just assumed that was 100. Well, hopefully it's back up for next round. Oops. What are you going to do? Looks like it will be. So I guess pop it on both. We'll take out this fortified bad. Once we pop the outer layer, use Moab Hex. And bada bing, bada boom. We beat Alternate CHIMPoppable pretty easily, I'd say. The first couple rounds were the hardest. But with that, you should beat the quest. Huge. And get 500 monkey money. Nice.